Hey guys, CryptoDad here again. Thanks for joining me on the 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time live Q&A from Michigan, where you could throw out questions and I'll do my best to get them answered. We'll talk about Bitcoin, we'll talk about the markets, we'll go through some news stories, I'll move some crypto around, and I'll do my very, very best to field your questions and give you a coherent response. So let's dive in. I'm going to do this thing here. Yes. Play. All right, so I'm here. Doesn't look like it, but I am. Let's like add me here. I'm down here somewhere. There I am. I'm in there. It's good to have everybody here. Let's go back over to this browser. Okay, and let's pop out chat and say hello to everybody. All right, cool. So LTC Perosi is here. Hello, good to have you again. C Beagle is here. That's cool. Max R is here. That's awesome. So it's good to have a few people here. So let's go over here. Let's take a look. Over the last day, we've had some good action in the cryptocurrency market. Let's see here. Whoops. Yeah. So Bitcoin shot up from around 71, 7,200 up to, I guess, around 77. And it's sort of settled back a little around 7,500, 7,550 as we kick this guy off. Ethereum has also been on quite a run up for the last few days, so that's doing good. And quite a lot of the altcoin market has been up over the last few days. So in particular, some of the privacy coins. So I've got a story about that. Let's take a look at when that actually happened. Let's see here. Let's look at our 7-day. Yeah, so let's see. We got our big blip here within the last 24 hours almost, I would say. And then all the way as high as I had heard 77. But according to CoinMarketCap, it was just in the high 7,500s, right? And then we're back at 7,550. Of course, we had gone down to about 68 back on April 20th. And so, but we had this big jump here yesterday. It's pretty good. So that's all great. That's good stuff. So Rarobo, good morning, good afternoon, good evening. BG, hello. It's good to have you here. Daniel, again, thank you. Get some sun, kill the virus. That's right. Let's get out there. Let's kill it. Easy Profit, hello. Good to have you. Toch22, throwing a question out. Not used your Ledger Nano in a year, but you have Litecoin and Bitcoin on it. Looked 2 days ago and saw Ledger Live software online. What are the first steps I should take? Go ahead and download the Ledger Live software. Get it up to date on your computer. And then connect the Ledger. I don't know if it's a Ledger Nano S. It probably might need a firmware update. But having the Ledger Live software installed on your computer first is very helpful because it is a little better in taking you through the firmware updates rather than the older versions, right? Make sure your software on your computer for Ledger Live is up to date and then connect your device and do whatever it asks you to do. And you should be fine. Shouldn't be a big deal. Let's jump into the news, though, real quick here. I'm in Brave browser. Before we get too far, let me just point out that all of the stories I'm going to cover are in the description below. So I want you to please check out the description below. Let's see where we are here. Live. Yeah. Whoops. All right. So there are my affiliate links for crypto.com and ledger.com. I got a a checkout code for Ledger because of a special deal that they were doing a week or two ago. And my checkout code will give you a 20% discount. Now, my affiliate rep there at Ledger told me that this CryptoDad 20 code only has 200 uses. So get it while you can. I don't know if there's any uses of it left or not. If there are not, please let me know. And I apologize that you didn't get it in time. But if you guys tell me it's not working anymore, I'll go ahead and take it out of my descriptions. But my last few videos, I've posted it in there, and it's a good deal. I mean, you get 20% off. And then also, if you use CryptoPay on Crypto.com to make your purchase, you'll get an additional 20% off. So you should check that out too. We can talk more about what CryptoPay is and how it works, but it's just one of the methods of payment when you're checking out at Ledger. Just like, you know, credit card or PayPal or CryptoPay, right? It's pretty self-explanatory. Check out the Brave browser. Check out Binance US. I'm over on LBRY, the blockchain-based video platform. If you want to check my channel out on there, it's basically just a mirror of my YouTube. Check out privacytools.io if you're into privacy. And then there's some privacy-based phones here, which kind of interesting. So, and then all of the descriptions and links to all the news stories that I'm going to cover are here. The first one is the IRS Economic Payments website. So I would invite you to check that thing out. If you have not received your stimulus payment and you think you're eligible, go over to this link I've got in the description below. Click Get My Payment and have your tax returns ready, because they're going to ask you what your adjusted gross income was, and they're going to ask you the amount of your refund and or the amount you owed on those returns. And and then they'll allow you to put in your bank info so that you can get your stimulus check direct deposited to your bank account. Probably better than just waiting around for a paper check to get cut, right? All right, so that's my public service announcement for today. And of course, stay safe out there, all you guys. You know, wash your hands, wear your masks, and cover your mouth when you cough and sneeze. Stuff my mom told me when I was 8. I think I can handle that. I don't really need repeating announcements at all the stores I go to explaining to me how I am supposed to stay safe during the flu season. But anyway, I digress, right? Let's talk about the news. So let's see, our first news story. Where's my live topics here? Let's check it out here. I think I wanted to, yeah, this one. All right, so I love reading articles about the market, and then they get written, and then, like, you know, less than 8 hours after they're written, they're outdated, right? So this particular article mentions that the altcoin market was not following Bitcoin, but it is. So anyway, but this article is pretty interesting. It's talking about a bull trap. I guess a bull trap is when the market starts to go up and then all the bulls rush in, and then the market goes back down again and all the bulls are caught, you know, with their pants down, or however you want to say it. I guess that's a bull trap. I'm not a big market type person. I'm not too sure. But anyway, they're saying that this surge is a classic bull trap. Bitcoin has increased by more than 10% in a 24-hour span, going from 7,020 up to 770 on the spot and futures exchanges. But BTC is showing all three signs that upsurge was a bull trap. The first part is future funding rate was negative before Bitcoin rally. I guess that means there's more shorts than buys on futures. I'm a simple sort. I don't understand all that. But you can look at a better description of what that exactly means here in this article. And then this claim here that the altcoins are not rallying in tandem. I don't think that's entirely accurate, but so to say. Whoa. And then BTC is finding itself at a multi-year resistance level, which the article claims is around 770. So we'll see about that. That could very well hold true as we speak. So you might want to check out that article. Of course, I'm a big believer in Bitcoin. I want it to go up, but you know, you gotta live in the real world, right? And check all the signs. So the next story I want to talk about is coronavirus, and it's testing its safe haven narrative. We've talked about this many times on the live stream. Is Bitcoin a safe haven or is it not? And it's a pretty good article. It quotes some smart people who are into the markets and analyzing stuff and all that. And, they refer back to March 12th when Bitcoin took a big dive. And it did not behave as a safe haven at that time, but neither did gold, right? Gold sold off around on the big market drop on March 12th too. And the theory there was that the stocks were in free fall and everybody was covering their margin calls, so they needed cash. So they sold anything they could get their hands on, whether it was cryptocurrencies or gold or bonds or whatever they needed to get liquid so that they could cover their margin calls or do whatever they needed to do, right? So we all know that Bitcoin dropped on March 12th, but is it still behaving in tandem with the stock market, or is it a reverse barometer of the stock market, or is it completely independent of the stock market based on its patterns? So this is an interesting article. You might want to check it out and take a look at it. And it kind of goes into what a safe haven is and how it should behave, and that there is more than one kind of safe haven. So pretty heady stuff for those of you who are interested. Pretty cool. And let's see, what else we got going on news-wise. I don't want to run up too much of the news, but let's see, Bitcoin safe haven. Okay, this one, wallets hodling 0.1 BTC hit all-time high as halving looms. So 0.1 BTC is within reach, I think, of most people, I would hope. It's less than $1,000 right now. So let's say 0.1 BTC, 748. I mean, you just divide the price of Bitcoin by 10, right, to get that. But I guess people are buying Bitcoin and holding it over time as the halving approaches. The halving is coming soon. I know there's a website where they sort of, let's see here. What was I going to do? Where is that halving? Oh, right. Let me take a look here. I think it's on the CoinDesk. Yeah, there we go. CoinDesk homepage has halving countdown. So if you're interested, it's 17 days away right now based on the state of the blockchain. The actual halving is not based on a date and time, but based on a block number that gets mined. And all things being equal, that block will get mined on this in this time frame, right? So we're getting close to the halving of Bitcoin. And what they mean by that is that when Bitcoin is created by these high-speed mining rigs or mining pools, that when a block is discovered, there is a Bitcoin reward awarded to the miners that discover that block. They solve the puzzle first, and they get rewarded. I believe that reward is around 3 Bitcoins now, 2 something. And when the halving occurs, that blockchain reward will be cut in half. So the reward is less. I'm not sure why that makes Bitcoin more scarce, but it does. You might want to read it. I'm still having trouble wrapping my head around why the halving makes the price of Bitcoin go up, but historically it does. It's a big deal. So we're looking towards that. And you might want to check this article out where it talks about the number of wallets that have more than 0.1 Bitcoin. 0.1 Bitcoin or more, right? So pretty cool. You want to check that out. Now, like I said, historically, Bitcoin hits all-time highs after the halvings, but that's like within a year or so, right? So it's not going to happen right away, but you know, it's one of those events that, you know, garner interest, and so sometimes markets run up before the event and sell off after the event. So we'll see, right? Litecoin did that. Litecoin had a halving last year, I believe, and the price of Litecoin went way up about a month or so before the halving and then sold off after. But all of the coins kind of sold off. So it wasn't all Litecoin's trajectory, right? All right. Derek is here. Scott is here. Wonderful. DGB is a true safe haven. Mr. David is here from San Antonio and waiting. That's good. We'll get together. We got a new patron. So we should get together on maybe next Thursday would be a good time for us to powwow again. Billy is here. Let me just throw out this one last story. It's about privacy coins. Now, this particular article is not that in-depth. It's more of an investment advice kind of article. There are a lot of those out there, and they're can be a bit fluffy at times. You know, they'll state the obvious. But the article does bring up some interesting points about privacy-based coins, and it gets down to what makes a currency. There are certain requirements that currencies need to have in order to, you know, be a currency and be a good currency, right? I forget what they all are. Let's see. Definition of currency. We'll take this. Currency. Okay. There might be I don't know if it's going to be in here. Okay. No. Currency. What's the word I'm looking for? Currency. Can't do it, guys. Currency. Oh, you got me. Mind is drawing a blank. Aspects of currency. I don't know. It's just not going to do it, is it? It's not. You know what? I have like an article. I'm never going to find it though. Under pressure. Let's see here. What is Bitcoin? I think I have that somewhere where I talk about that. Okay, there it is. I wrote this, but I think I did a pretty good job of what properties. That's the word I'm looking for. Properties of a currency. Okay. So we want a currency to be portable, right? We want to be able to carry it around so we don't have to carry our hogs and our chickens around so we can trade with people, right? We want our currency to be portable. I'll skip fungible here. Well, we want it to be dividable, right? So you can't pay with half a cow, right? You need something that you can divide up so that you know, if you got $1 on you, someone can give you change back, right? That's dividable. We can divide it. It has to be durable, right? We don't want it to wear out and you know, tear or disintegrate or whatever. So it has to be durable. In the past, coins have always been the answer to that. But our paper currency is pretty durable. It's not really paper, it's cloth, right? Cognizable, easily recognized, easily identified, right? If I hold out $1 to you, you should right away realize that, bam, that is $1. You know, it's not a picture of $1 or anything close to $1, right? $1 is just like very recognizable on sight, right? And that's what a good currency should be able to do, right? And it should also be stable, which is what a lot of people attack Bitcoin for not being stable, right? Too volatile, right? Now let's get up here to fungible. And what the heck does fungible mean? Well, fungible means that one item of the currency is the same as the other item, right? So if you've got, you know, a Roman coin that's 10 denaries or whatever the heck they used back then, sovereign or whatever, one is equal to one, right? One is not worth more or less than another one, right? So, or $1, right? If I go up to somebody and say, hey, you mind trading me $1? They won't care, right? They're not going to go, well, you know what? My dollar might be worth a little more than your dollar, so I think I'll hang on to my dollar, right? Most people, you say you want to change, there's no big deal, right? You can change, right? You can go to the bank, you know, hey, this 20 is a little worn out. Can I get a fresh one? And they're fine with that, right? So that's fungible, right? One is equal to one. So why, and does Bitcoin fit all of these? Well, portable, of course. You know, it's digital, it's light. You can send it across the room or across the world with equal ease. It's definitely portable, right? It has no weight at all, right? And it's dividable, right? You can break a Bitcoin down to a Satoshi, which is like 1/10,000,000th of a Bitcoin. So very dividable. Durable, it's the blockchain exists all over the world on millions of machines. No one's going to destroy it. And I recognize it, right? Because my Bitcoin wallet won't accept anything else except real Bitcoin, all right? But fungible, is Bitcoin fungible? And this is where we get into the privacy issue. So if we're dealing with these privacy coins are saying that they're fungible because a privacy coin, when I send you a privacy coin, it has no history attached to it, right? We think of privacy coins as, I don't really know who's sending it, or no one knows how much I have, and that kind of stuff. It's all anonymous and everything. But really the important thing is that I can send it, and it has no history attached to it, right? So Bitcoin is not like that. Bitcoin is transparent. The blockchain is transparent. And so I could receive a Bitcoin, and someone could look at the receiving address of that Bitcoin and see where it's been, all you know, through its whole lifetime, all the way back to when it was created. And that could be a problem, right? If the Bitcoin was used in money laundering or human trafficking or whatever like that, it has a tainted history, then I don't really want it, right? I don't want to be associated with Bitcoin that was used for nefarious purposes. So in that respect, one Bitcoin is not worth another Bitcoin, right? Some Bitcoin has a cleaner history than other Bitcoin. And that's where privacy coins come in, because a privacy coin has no history, right? It gets totally scrambled from when I send it to when you receive it. There's no traceable history on its blockchain. That's the way privacy coins have been designed. And so in today's climate, as governments start to crack down and you know, people are being tracked more and more, privacy is being eroded all over the world, surveillance is all over the world, privacy coins are a good solution to those types of things, right? So more and more people are starting to realize the benefits of privacy coins. All right. So that's why privacy coins that is one of the selling points or advantages, features of privacy coins, right? They're not just for criminals anymore. So there are some really good privacy coins out there. You might want to check out this article. Zcash, Monero, and now Litecoin is building in privacy features. And so the thought is that Bitcoin will also be building in privacy features at some point, right? As the blockchain gets upgraded and things go forward. All right. So I think that's it for the news. Let me go back and see what all the people were screaming at me. Hey, stop talking. I got a question. Okay, yeah. Touch22 was using the old Chrome apps, which I am aware of, right? The old Chrome apps, I still have them. You don't want to use these anymore, right? Go ahead and download Ledger Live. We'll go ahead and launch Ledger Live because we'll probably be using it tonight. Right? Ledger Live is the new software from ledger.com. And you can hop over on ledger.com and just download it. All right, just go to downloads and get the latest version of Ledger Live. And like I said, if you download the latest version of Ledger Live and get it installed on your computer, get your version of Ledger up and running, when you connect your device, Ledger Live will work for you. And also, when you after you install Ledger Live, it's going to ask you some questions. And I guess one of the questions is, let me see if I can do this without killing myself. Help. I don't know if I can do all this. I'm afraid if I hit that button, I'll erase it. I don't want to do that. But you're going to get to, oh, I think it's here. Right. When you get to get started, it's going to ask you these questions. And so you'll want to, if you've already got your ledger that you had some Bitcoin and some Litecoin on, you'll want to do skip device setup, right? Let me see if I can get back to where I was. Let's hope. I mean, it's no big deal. I could always re-add all my accounts. I just didn't know how to, whoops. Oh, seriously. Maybe I did do it. Oh, well, scared me. Not that I would have lost my crypto. I want you guys to understand that if Ledger Live, your account gets erased on Ledger Live, you're not going to lose your crypto. The crypto is safely, the private keys of your cryptocurrencies are stored safely on this device. Nothing you can do in Ledger Live is going to accidentally erase your crypto. Right? So don't worry about that. I get a lot of people freaking out when they try to update Ledger Live and something glitches and they're going, "Oh, I lost my crypto." You didn't lose anything. You lost an interface, but all you got to do is reinstall it, fix it, put it on another machine, whatever you got to do, roll back to an earlier version of Ledger Live. Your crypto is safe, right? You can always re-add your accounts, right? So if, like, for instance, let's go into this account, right? Let's just delete it, right? Let's just get rid of it. Let's just delete it. Boom. $300 worth of Bitcoin. Gone, right? No, it's not gone, right? All you got to do is hit add account over here, choose Bitcoin, hit continue, open up the Bitcoin app on your device. Let's get this guy over here. All right. Actually, I was already in the Bitcoin app. Come on now. There we go. I was already in the Bitcoin app. I had my device connected and I was already in the Bitcoin app. So what the Ledger Live is doing is it's scanning all of the old Bitcoin addresses that I created on this device over time and then deleted for one reason or another, right? They're all still there. They've been deleted in Ledger Live, but they're all still there. I can access them at any time I want, right? And as you'll notice there, there's one there that is got an empty balance that is already in here. That one's dimmed, right? You can see it over here. It's already in there. So it sees it, but it knows it doesn't need to be added because it's already in the portfolio. It's offering me, the option of creating 2 empty accounts, one or the other. I don't have to, or both. I don't have to choose, right? One's a native SegWit address, which is the more the latest format, and one is SegWit for some wallets and exchanges don't recognize native SegWit yet. So they offer you the choice of creating both. Okay, thanks. All right. All right, and then lo and behold, look over there. There's that Bitcoin account that we just deleted, right? That had the Bitcoin in it. Let's hit that. I can edit the name of this account. Right, there it is. Hit add account. Boom, it's back, right? So I could, shoot a bazooka at my computer. As long as the ledger was clear of the explosion, I could buy a new computer and reinstall Ledger Live and regain access to all of the crypto that I have stored on my Ledger device, right? And if the Ledger device is damaged during the explosion, I would simply buy another ledger and restore from my 24-word recovery phrase. So no matter what you do, as long as you have that 24-word recovery phrase, you are not going to lose any of your crypto if Ledger Live glitches on you, right? So relax. Maybe I should relax, right? I'm on a rant. All right. I mean, I get a lot of questions. Panicky people. Freaking out. Oh, I lost my crypto. What happened? It's not lost, right? As long as you created it and stored it on the ledger, it's fine, right? Even our friend, let me check your handle here, Toch22, who has one in his drawer that's been there for a year, he can easily just do Ledger Live, connect the device and do the add account thing and just re-add the accounts, right? You're going to have to go through all that, but your crypto is safe. It's fine. Yeah. Let's see here. And I've been ranting away over here. Yeah, don't mess with the Chrome extensions. Not only are there some malware ones out there, but even the ones that are legit that you can still download, they're being decommissioned, right? They don't have the latest security updates and all that. So yeah, don't use the Chrome apps. Yeah, you can get them if you want to. If you're adventurous, and they are from Ledger, right? The download links are right here, and you can still use them. But like I said, they're being depreciated. You don't want to keep using them, and they don't have the latest features of all the cool stuff you can do in Ledger Live. Like they don't support Ethereum, they don't support Ripple. You definitely want to be using Ledger Live. You don't want to be using these old Chrome apps. They're just no good for you. All right. Scott Lee, WikiLeaks data dumps. That's interesting. I didn't know about that. Thank you, Easy Profit. That's great. I'm glad you were able to get a 20% discount. I'm talking to the past. I know. Why your laptop is not receiving Brave rewards. You tried searching fixes, but none work. My Android phone is getting rewards. It's hard to know. I don't know why your maybe you could reinstall it, make sure it's enabled. I don't know, mine's not either. Actually, Brave is having some issues right now. Oh, these are cool. These taps. Oh yeah, redeem VAT tap. That's cool. I'm gonna have to do a video on that. Tap and Brave are partners, and you can exchange BAT for tap card, free gift cards. That's pretty cool. Did not know about that. But the Brave Rewards, which is different than this. There's a Brave Rewards site for content creators, and they're bugged out right now. They're showing negative balances. So, but I don't know if that has anything to do with why the wallet is not functioning, or why I'm not seeing any rewards. Yeah, I'd have to like. Let's see here. Is it going to happen? What happened there? I thought it was working. What happened? Okay. Huh. Okay. It's not working. All right, Uphold. I don't know what's wrong with Uphold. I mean, always when I'm in the middle of the live stream, right? Life just goes haywire on me. Okay. All right, let me put this over here. All right, so we're looking for Uphold. We'll have to do this manually. Okay, I can handle that. All right, someone's trying to get a hold of me, obviously. Let's do that. Let's do that. Let's hit that. Okay. Yeah, it doesn't look... Let's see if we can... What's that? Okay. Yeah, I mean, it seems functional right now. I emptied this wallet out. I'm just kind of surprised that I don't have any rewards right now. Whoops. In Brave. It usually will show something. Estimated pending rewards. Okay, so the wallet got emptied out at the last month or whatever, and my next payment will be May 5th. So I have my Brave rewards linked to my Uphold account. That's the only way you can actually spend your BAT. It will spend within the browser, but it just auto contributes to sites that you visit on a regular basis. So if you actually want to withdraw your rewards, you need to link it to your... See, when you click withdraw, it should launch Uphold, right? And then you can... it will... Once you do that once, I think every month when your rewards are available, they just auto fill into your Uphold account, right? So... pretty cool. But let's check this thing here. I noticed that. Let's go to tap. So rewards market for Brave users. I gotta log in. I don't think I have one. Do I? Oh, okay. All right. Ugh. For what? For Uphold? Okay. I guess Uphold. Let's do Uphold here. I'm going to my Google Authenticator app. Uphold. Where are you? There it is. Okay. Let's see what... I just want to see what happens here. All right, cool. So tap is kind of linked to my Uphold rewards. All right, I just authorized tap rewards. So look, you can get all kinds of cool gift cards. Of course, I only have 7 BAT. That's not going to do me much good, right? I don't know. That's kind of weird. I'll look into this a little more. Looks interesting. But you guys should check it out too. Do we still have to go through MEW to move ERC20 tokens to Ledger? No, you do not. You can manage your ERC20 tokens right in Ledger Live, right? Here's Ethereum wallet, and my tokens are visible here. I can send and receive tokens whenever I want. Send, receive, right? My ERC20 tokens right in Ledger Live. I don't need to use my Ether wallet anymore. It's not necessary. But that's a good question, right? They added support for ERC20 tokens in the Ethereum wallet several months back during 2019, I think. It was a great addition. to Ledger Live. So very versatile. They just added support for Tron not too long ago in Ledger Live. So Ledger Live is a great way to manage your cryptocurrencies, and the private keys are always going to be stored on your device. So excellent. One of the most secure and convenient ways to manage crypto. All right. Oh. You too, John. Thank you. Still working, guys. The drivers are going over in California. I want to see who left me a message here.
Hey, hello there. Hi, Rex. My name is Robert, and I was giving you a call. I'm over in Santa Monica, but I know the valley really well. I live down that way near Encino. But anyway, I was giving you a call because I'm interested in, get a little help on crypto and everything like that.
Okay. Somebody called me. They still think I live in California, which I don't. But at least they left me a message. I get a lot of calls from... I never answer the phone unless I know who it is. And people call me and then they don't leave a message, and I don't know who they are. They don't know who... Well, whatever. But if someone's trying to get a hold of me, they leave me a message. I'll listen. Rex, I cut my own hair. I have only 3 bare spots. Will be better next time, I'm sure. Yeah, you probably... we're all a little rough right now. I went out and bought some barber clippers. They're not cheap. I think what I ended up getting was like a beard care set. They're not like full-blown hair clippers, but they'll do the trick, right? But that wasn't cheap. It was like $50 just for that. So real barber clippers are kind of expensive. Eek. So... okay, so Crown 151 has an Uphold account, but you can't actually buy, because they can't buy crypto in New York using Uphold, but you can anywhere else, right? I haven't actually done it in quite a while. I guess add funds, right? I could fund from my bank account. So, yeah. Yeah, Uphold is like a cryptocurrency exchange, but it's sort of a hybrid. It's a cross between a wallet and an exchange. But it is a custodial wallet. You don't control the private keys to your Uphold wallet, which is why when I get BAT every month, I generally will move it out of Uphold into my Ledger, right? Because Ledger is perfectly capable of storing BAT tokens, right? So I keep them all stored on my Ledger, much more secure. All right. Anyone still holding XRP? I have a little XRP. There we go. There's some XRP. It's not a lot. Some. I believe at some point it should be worth like $400. I think it was $400 worth of XRP until the big tumble from 10,000 when Bitcoin was up at 10,000 and then tumbled back down to earth. When was Bitcoin up at 10,000? Let's look at the year chart. Is that here? July of 2019. No. Yeah, February of 2020. Yeah. Actually, I think that XRP that I had was bought back around this point. But yeah, back when Bitcoin early in... God, it seems like ages, right? Bitcoin was at 10,000 in February of 2020. And... Oh, God. Oh, I'm sorry, I gotta take this. Hey, Lauren. Okay, great. Good. Uh-huh. Sure, of course. 9 in the morning or 9 in the evening? Oh, on Sunday. Wow. Okay. Yeah, I'll get Rob to do it. John does well. I don't know. John might because they don't have church anymore. They do it online now. So I'll get someone to do it though. 9 o'clock at Ben's. No problem. Okay, I can handle that. All right. Thank you, Lauren. Sure. Bye bye. Echo, remind me about Lauren at 10:15 p.m. today.
Okay, I'll remind you at 10:15 p.m.
Okay. Work. Sat around all day, not one call until like 3 p.m. And then I get slammed. All right. No. I'm not doing weeklies again. Sorry, David. Once a month. Yeah. Network fees are confusing when trying to figure out how much to transfer from ledger to exchange will really cost. You know what? Don't really worry about the network fees. Just use the defaults. I mean, how much are you going to save? You know, like 30 cents? I mean, life's too short to, fret over small change. If you want to send Bitcoin from one place to another, click send, put in the, let's try this. Let's do this. He's talking about an exchange, but any transfer to anywhere is going to give you networking fees, right? So I'm just going to give you a quick example of sending Bitcoin, right? From one of my accounts to another, right? Let's say I want to send $100 worth of Bitcoin, right? All right, so here's our fees, right? So if you don't want to be confused, don't even look at the fee. Just hit continue. There's no, reason to fret over the fees. So, but you can change them if you want to, right? The higher your fee, the quicker the transaction will get mined on the blockchain, right? So if there's high traffic situation and it has to be there as soon as possible, then go high. But it's, look at the fee there. Zeros, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 4 zeros, 4, 6, 7, 2. All right, so let's do that. 0.1234762. All right, 50 cents. All right, you got me. It's 50 cents. So, you want to send $100 worth of Bitcoin. It might cost you 50 cents. You could get it down to 40 cents, maybe even 30 cents. Or you could do it high and pay 60 cents. If you're worried about small change, then, network fees are really not your biggest problem, right? I don't mean to be, facetious about this, but, don't freak out about the network fees for Bitcoin transactions. I mean, if it's $1 million worth of Bitcoin, then it's probably the fees are going to be negligible. I mean, we hear all about that. Moving Bitcoin is dirt cheap compared to international Swift code transfers, right? So, moving $100 worth of Bitcoin to sell on Binance or Coinbase, 50 cents is not going to make or break me. The price of Bitcoin might fluctuate during that time and save me $3. Who knows, right? So it's just use the default. It's not, it's not a big deal. Just I use standard, right? And the difference between, and what's our low, right? Low is 30, all right? High is 32, right? And you can put 0 in there if you want. Or maybe not. Okay. There are some wallets that'll let you put 0 in there. But the problem with 0 network fees means that your transaction might not get mined because Bitcoin miners prioritize their mining rigs so that they're looking for the highest transactions to mine, the highest fees offered. And most people just use defaults. But if you're trying to save money by using lower fees to save yourself, 50 cents, then your transaction might not get mined and it might not transfer. It might just die on the blockchain and end up bouncing back to you. And then you were trying to sell your Bitcoin while the price was high, and while you dithered around, trying to get a low fee, the price of Bitcoin dropped and you lost 15 bucks because you didn't get your Bitcoin sold in time. So don't worry about the fees. I mean, there are times when fees come into play, but I don't worry about them myself. So I hope that clears up the whole fee question. All right, so why don't we move some easy profit? No. You're never going to get a fee that's like more than the amount you're transferring. No. Don't worry, easy profit. You got it. Yeah, just stay mellow. Right? Yeah, you're cool. I get it. Everybody's worried. It's such a mysterious and complicated technology. You're worried that you're gonna like screw something up and like lose all your money. I get that, right? I understand what your concern was now. So, but that won't happen. Just don't send it to the wrong address, And if you've never sent Bitcoin from one place to another, it's always good to do a small transaction first to make sure that it goes through, so that you know that it got from A to B, right? And then once that happens, go ahead and send a little more or whatever you were intending to sell. I get a lot of sad stories from people that move their entire holdings, tried to move their entire holdings from one place to another and screwed something up. Usually like a Bitcoin to Bitcoin Cash address or something like that, where it just disappears, right? That can happen. Don't send Bitcoin to a Bitcoin Cash address. Don't send Bitcoin Cash to a Bitcoin address. That kind of stuff. Now, most of the other bigger currencies, like say Ethereum, if you try to send Ethereum to a Bitcoin address, the exchange will just tell you from the start, that's not an Ethereum address, right? There are some fail safes built in to the Ethereums, and even the wallets, right? The wallet is not going to, if you try to use an Ethereum address in a Bitcoin transaction, that's not going to work, right? So let's try that. Let's just see what happens, right? All right, that's an Ethereum address. Let's send some Bitcoin to an Ethereum address. Nope, doesn't work, right? So most of the time you're pretty safe from screw-ups. The wallets will protect you to a certain extent, but some of the ERC20 tokens use the Ethereum address format, and that can screw you up. So be careful. Like I said, if you're in doubt, just send a real small amount and see what happens. If something goes wrong and you lose it, then you can move further on, right, and do your research and try to figure out what happened. But if you send a small amount and it works, then you don't have to worry about it. You don't have to do any research. Just send the rest of it. But there are some coins that were ERC20 tokens, like Tron, that have become different, right? They're on their own blockchain now. But Tron has a different address format. But it might be possible to screw up and send Tron to the wrong address. So always try a small amount first to get yourself moving, right? So let's see. I've got crypto. Let's see. Dash is a Russian coin. It should jump when Putin accepts crypto. Right now he's been busy crashing the oil markets. Busy man, right? And rigging our elections, right? That's busy. Busy, right? He's everywhere. He's under the rock. Okay, talk about Dash, please. I don't know that much about Dash. I'm not a big Dash fan, but I can talk a little bit about Dash if you insist. Let's look at Dash. Easy way to check out a coin is to go to CoinGecko or CoinMarketCap, CoinMarket.cap. coinmarketcap.com. But you can look at Dash. Dash has been around a long time. It's number 19, so it's it's a sturdy cryptocurrency. Now Dash has privacy features, but they have to be enabled, which is why I'm not that crazy about Dash. But a lot of people believe in Dash, but it's not privacy based by default, right? It has like a privacy send feature or a privacy receive feature. I'm not too sure. God, dog it. Sorry, guys. Elite and discreet. This is Rex. Hi, Jacqueline. Okay. Instead of her? Okay. Okay. I can tell Demetria. Okay. I'll send her a text and let her know. Got it. Thanks. Sure. Bye. Hey, Demetria. Jacqueline Baker just called and said to take all of the boxes to Lisa, even the ones for Samantha Spector. Okay, sorry about that, guys. Like I said, they're just killing me tonight. I guess I'm lucky to have a job, right? And, my heart goes out to everyone that was thrown out of work due to this lockdown. Keep the faith. Do your best to try to find something else. But like, my heart goes out to you. I hope you get through this. I hope you find, that wherever you were working reopens and you'll get your job back. Or if that doesn't happen, you'll find new work in this, new society that we'll be living in over the next couple of years. So, like I said, my heart goes out. But I still have a job, but it can be a real pain sometimes when they call in the middle of my live stream. Bloody phone, yes. Derek. What are my top 3 coins for 2020 to watch? Very good question. I don't usually do coin analysis. We were talking about Dash here a little bit. But like I said, you can buy Dash on just about any exchange. And it has a big following and probably has some upside potential due to the entire market kind of being depressed at this point, right? Even at this point, right? Bitcoin was at 10,000 in mid-February, right? And it might go higher this year. Who knows, right? And all of these altcoins have been battered down from their all-time highs. Like Ethereum all-time high was like 1,200. And here it is at 188. Kind of a steal if you think about it in that situation. Litecoin was like 330 or higher. Now it's at 44. Right? And so we were talking about Dash. Dash is at 81. Let's look at its all-time high. Right? Dash was what, 110? No. 1190? Is that right? Okay. Yeah, so Dash was, I'm sorry, this orange thing, I don't know what the hell that is. All right, so yeah, Dash in January of 18 was like $1,400, right? So how can you go wrong if, unless you don't believe they'll ever get back to their all-time highs. I personally believe they will, but, I'm just a believer, a dreamer, a schemer. All right, so top coins to watch in 2020. Well, I mentioned privacy coins earlier. So Monero would have to be at the top of the list of privacy-based coins. Monero, $60.75. Just cracked 60, right? I guess that was some kind of resistance over the last. But let's see, where were we? $468 in January of 2018, right? All-time high of Monero. Could get back up there and more. Who knows? Right? But as we mentioned earlier, the benefits of privacy coins are increased fungibility, right? Because there's no history. And then, of course, our granddaddy, Bitcoin, of course, would be the one to watch because it sort of drives the market, right? I highly recommend that if you can get your hands on one Bitcoin, do it. And if you can't afford to get your hands on one Bitcoin, Try to get your hands on as much Bitcoin as you can afford. Keeping in mind that only buy as much Bitcoin or invest as much money in cryptocurrency as you can afford to lose. Even, I'll take it a step beyond that. As much as you can afford to forget, right? So, like, if I had $1,000 and I bought some Bitcoin or whatever, I would just be thinking about it all the time, right? What happened to my 1,000? What's it worth today? Is it 900? Is it 200? Right? But let's say I had $1 that I invested in some cryptocurrency. I wouldn't care. I'd be all day long. I wouldn't think about that dollar. Where is it? Is it $2 now? Is it Is it 50 cents? I really wouldn't care. So if you can think of your cryptocurrency investment as something you could totally forget, that would be ideal, right? So if you got $1,000 that you can invest in cryptocurrency and you have enough spare beyond that to just totally forget about that $1,000 that you plunked into cryptocurrency, more power to you, right? But that would be the ideal way to invest in cryptocurrency. Not only money that you can afford to lose, but money that you could easily forget about if you wanted to, right? Ideally. But we don't live in an ideal world. Most likely, just put as much money as you can afford to lose. Be prepared to lose your entire investment. But having said all of that, if you can get your hands on one Bitcoin, that's my recommendation. And then beyond that, if you can't afford to get your hands on one Bitcoin, try to get your hands on as much Bitcoin as you can afford, right? 0.1 Bitcoin might be a start, but even 0.005 Bitcoin. Work, right? I just got a frantic call from somebody at the office telling my driver, please don't take those boxes to so-and-so. They all go to this other address. And, and then I told the driver, and the driver's like, I know, I got there, and she told me to put them back in my car. So it's like, okay, right? There's always like drama. There's like drama for delivering boxes, right? I run a delivery business. We deliver boxes and documents for a living. You would think that would be like a no drama thing, right? Take this box over here, go over there, pick up that box. No. It's all drama. Anyway, enough said about my job, all right? XRP locked 20 coins in my ledger. LOL, I guess it's the fee to calculate the address. I don't know why XRP wallets require 20 XRP and then lock it in there for eternity. It's a dumb way to build a wallet in my mind. I have no idea why that is, but I discovered that myself in 2017 when I first started this channel and first did some videos on XRP. There was an exchange. I can't even remember the GateHub. I forget the name of it, but it incorporated an XRP wallet into the exchange, and they would ask you. They told you, oh, you can't create a wallet unless you put 20 XRP in there, and it was a foreign website, so the language was very confusing. But the upshot is that all you had to do was try to make your deposit into XRP, and it would automatically take 20 XRP out and leave and create that wallet for you. But so many people were confused that I was just getting pelted with comments and questions on my YouTube channel back in 2017 by people that wanted to buy XRP on GateHub, and they thought that it was one of those catch-22s. Well, I can't buy Ripple unless I have 20 Ripple. So I don't have 20 Ripple, so I can't buy any Ripple. And people were just begging me to send them 20 Ripple. I was getting hundreds of comments of people with their sob stories. Please, sir, send me 20 Ripple. I'm begging you. I can't buy Ripple unless I've got Ripple, you know, and it turns out that it wasn't that. It was just that weird gate hub. So anyway, yeah, and then Ledger wallets are the same, right? You can create a zero empty XRP wallet, but as soon as you put some XRP in there and then try to take it out, it won't let you, right? And it can be frustrating because I think I tried to sell my XRP and I kept putting in, I think it was letting me max it out, but it kept saying insufficient balance until I finally realized I had to leave 20 in there in order to withdraw what was the rest of it. So I really don't know why XRP is like that. It's just weird. All right, so we talked about Monero, we talked about Bitcoin. I like Cardano. Now, Cardano has kind of a bad rap. It was really popular in 2017. Everybody was freaking out about Cardano, the next generation cryptocurrency. The problem with Cardano is they're in no hurry to develop their platform, right? They're like so careful about their development plan. I think they just came out with a new wallet or a new version of the Daedalus wallet. But and that's all well and good. That's great. I mean, that's one of the features of Cardano, right? It's a bunch of smart scientists that are, using every trick in the book and, being careful and building it, so I can't think of the word for it, but there are limitations to Bitcoin in the code, right? And there are limitations to Ethereum. Scalability, that's the word I'm looking for. And Cardano is building, this next generation platform that addresses the scalability issues of Bitcoin and Ethereum, and is supposed to be the next generation. And I think they're moving towards that. I mean, it's been 5 years now, but like I said, the entire market has been depressed. So Cardano. It is what it is, right? But I like Cardano. It's probably, look at Cardano where it was. It was a dollar. What was it? $1.21 back in January of 2018, and now it's 4 cents. I mean, that's a fire sale if you ask me. It's my chair squeaking again. It squeaks and then it stops squeaking. I don't know what's going on with it. All right, let's move some crypto. All right, so let's go to crypto.com. I'm going to launch this guy. And today I will move some CRO. Why not? So CRO, I just happen to have some CRO in my crypto.com account. And CRO is the native cryptocurrency of crypto.com. And it is also an ERC20 token. So it can be stored in a regular Ethereum-based wallet, right? It doesn't have to live on crypto.com. And by the way, crypto.com has fiat withdrawal now. You can actually withdraw cash directly to your bank account now. I did a video on that earlier today, and it's got some decent views. So check that video out. So anyway, why don't we take some CRO and let's put it in our own wallet, okay? So let's go to Ledger Live, and let's prepare this CRO for a landing. Now, this will be cool, because take a look at this. This Ethereum main wallet has no CRO in it at the moment, right? It has other tokens in it. It has some MCO, which is different. It's not the same thing. It's also crypto.com. That's more their staking crypto. But let's do an experiment, right? Let's take the Ethereum address, right? And I don't need to verify it on my device because I've seen it millions of times. I know it's the correct one, right? I'm just going to say I don't have my device. I'm going to copy that into my clipboard. Oh, wait a minute. I'm not going to do that. I'm going to generate the QR code. That's the QR code of my Ethereum wallet, right? So let's go back over here. Let's go to crypto.com, or I'm sorry, CRO. Let's say we want to transfer some CRO. We want to withdraw it from our crypto.com account. And we want it to, we're not going to send it to another crypto.com user. We're going to do an external wallet. Right? And there are 0 wallet addresses in. I've never sent any CRO out of my crypto.com account. It's about time I started, right? So let's hit add wallet address, right? Now I'm going to tap that little icon down there that has the QR code, and it's going to open up the phone. See, I got my jammies and my slippers on. All right, we'll scan that code in there. There's that Ethereum address. We can eyeball it, make sure it matches. Right, let's call this my Ledger wallet. Nano X. All right, and we'll hit continue. Now it needs my when I want to add a new address, I need to use my 2-factor. So let's go over to Google Authenticator. Let's hit that crypto.com code in the top. We'll slide back over, we'll tap, and we'll paste that code in there. All right, it's happy. Now it's going to send me an email through my Gmail with a verification. That's another secondary step. So I'll open that Gmail, right? I'll confirm that withdrawal address. It'll take me back to crypto.com, and then it'll ask me if I want to open the app, which I'll say yes, and there we go. So we got that Ledger Nano X address whitelisted now in my crypto.com. So let's hit withdraw CRO. How much CRO do I want to withdraw? Let's say 50. I'll do 50 US dollars worth of CRO, which is 952. I'll hit withdraw. All right, now it's gonna ask me to confirm. Right, it's telling me the address it's going to send to. The amount, the fee, it's 10 CRO. It's not that much. I'll hit confirm. I need my 2-factor because now I'm actually withdrawing, right? Not just adding an address, I'm actually withdrawing. Let's let this code cycle. Let's tap the code there, slide back to crypto.com, tap paste, continue, and my withdrawal has been submitted. This should go down to what, about 350 or less? Or did it already do it? Whoops. Yeah, there, it's already done. All right. Okay, so it's off to the races. All right, let's go over here. Now, the interesting thing was, if you guys recall, was that I did not add token, right? I just sent the CRO blindly to my Ethereum wallet. So what's going to happen? Is it going to show up here? Or is it just going to disappear forever? I don't know. I guess we'll find out. This will wait a few minutes. Now we can check on crypto.com on their end to confirm that it actually went out. Here we go. Sorry, I was looking at the wrong thing. All right, so we can go down there, withdraw CRO pending. Right, we can tap that pending and look at the address. And that is the address that, whoops, let's move this over just a tad. Let's do that receive again. All right, there's the address. Like, we can eyeball those, right? Make sure that that's the right BC64, BC64. So we're fine, going to the right place. So we just need to give it some time. Don't freak out. Let it do its magic. And we'll wait. Well, it shouldn't be too long. There it is. Boom. See? Notice there that I just sent it to the Ethereum address and it magically created the account, right? I didn't have to do add token CRO because it would have just given me the exact same Ethereum address. All of these coins, I can send any type of coin to this Ethereum address and the Ethereum wallet will recognize that when it comes in, it'll go, oh, this is CRO, or oh, this is Link, and create a separate account for the incoming crypto, right? So I just sent some CRO to my Ethereum address, and lo and behold, it has been added as a sub token within that address. Pretty cool. Born Majesty is asking about buying altcoins if you live in New York. New York. I believe Gemini is an exchange that works in New York, right? Gemini Exchange. Right, I believe that Gemini is licensed to work in New York, right? So, and then they sell quite a few coins. I mean, I don't think they sell every single coin, but once you have Ethereum, if you can get your hands on some Ethereum, then you can use decentralized exchanges if you're looking for ERC20 tokens. But I'm not sure how many different cryptocurrencies Gemini supports, but I'm pretty sure they support quite a few. And I'm reasonably certain that you can, as a New Yorker, you can use Gemini. So that would be my first suggestion. Or we could maybe just Google that. Maybe that's it. Okay, here we go. Genesis Global, Circle, Coinbase, presumably including Jax and Bitflyer, and Gemini. Huh. Okay. Oh, there we go. Genesis Global. I don't know. Okay? You can't use Binance or KuCoin. Coinbase apparently in New York would be the way to go. But we all know Coinbase only has like 10, 15 different cryptos. They don't have a big amount. But maybe try some of these. Right? I'll put a link to that in the Born Majesty if you just want to click that link. Do I answer super chats? I don't know. I try to answer everybody. I know some people fall through the cracks, but why don't you just ask your question, Michael? Or did you ask one and I missed it? Let me go back. Michael. Where's your... I like your little icon there. Or your... whatever you call it. I don't know. Oh, there it is. Hey, Rex, do you do any day trading? Michael, I am so sorry I did not see that. I apologize. I did not see that earlier. Thank you very much. I don't do day trading, unfortunately, but I would suggest, I mean, you can do it on just about any exchange, but I'm not the guy for the day trading thing. But I do know someone who does specialize in day trading and trading in general. And what is this? Crypto Revolution. I would check out Chris's website, Crypto Bitcoin Chris. If you were going to do day trading, you could do it on Coinbase. That's the thing, crypto exchanges are 24/7. So you could jump on Coinbase, you can jump on like Gemini, you can jump on Binance US or Binance proper. You can trade on Binance proper, but you can't connect your bank account to it. So Or Bittrex is another good one. Bittrex. Bittrex exchange, which not in New York, but it's a California-based cryptocurrency exchange that supports quite a few altcoins. So, and it's you know, you can wire money into it. So if you're into the day trading thing, then fund a cryptocurrency exchange with US dollars, or buy some Bitcoin on Coinbase and fund your exchanges with Bitcoin, and trade away. But yeah, I'm not the expert on day trading. I wouldn't. I'm not. You know, I don't know about limit orders and, you know, auto orders and all that stuff. I don't know much about it at all. I do market orders because they execute right away. But I probably, you know, you can get screwed one way or the other, especially in volatile days. So I invest long term. When it's a red day, if I got cash laying around, which we don't always have cash laying around, but on those like red bloody days, I just go in there and buy some crypto. Right, that's my strategy. So you don't really have to time it very well when it's a bloody red day. I mean, it's just everything's down. Just go in there and scoop up some crypto. But if you're going to do the day to day thing, uh, then you might want to consult someone that has a little more knowledge about that than I do. Right. But like I said, you can do it on just about any exchange. So I can point you to the exchanges, but I can't really give you day trading advice. Right. To me, that's a crapshoot. But there are like I said, Crypto Bitcoin Chris. He has charts. He does analyzing. He does all that stuff. So which improves your uh, percentages, right? Your chances. It's always going to be a crapshoot down at its core, but you can improve your chances. Just like, you know, people that go to Vegas that you know the odds and play the odds and know how to, you know, that kind of stuff. You can improve your chances if you're, you know, if you know the system. But I don't know the system. I'm not a day trading guy. But like I said, I'm so sorry, Craig, that I did not see that come in. I must have been blabbering away on the phone or something. Nice to have you as a subscriber. I'm more of a how-to guy. I've got 300 plus videos. I think we're moving up on uh, 400 now. Um, I don't know where it says how many videos I have, but I have quite a few. Um, I've been doing putting up videos for like going on 3 years, I think, and just about any thing that you want to do to move crypto from one place to another, or install a wallet, or, you know, learn about how to recover lost crypto, that kind of stuff. I've been doing these live streams every week for the last couple years, and then I have my uploaded videos that, and as you can see, I'm not, you know, I'm not like I don't know, PewDiePie or anybody. I'm not getting millions of views, but they're a good resource for you if you're interested in any particular subject, right? Like if you want to know about restoring a ledger, right? Just type my name and restore ledger, and you're going to get some how to restore a ledger video, or even XRP. All my XRP videos are pretty old. But how to buy XRP on Coinbase and store in a ledger Nano S. March 7th, 2019. Not too long ago, but a little outdated, right? Or Cardano, right? I have a lot of Cardano videos. Like how to buy Cardano, how to install the Daedalus wallet, the Shelley incentivized testnet. Got a lot of videos. I'm surprised Charles Hoskins hasn't reached out to me yet. Yeah, but that's my thing. How to. Yeah. Yes, you do. Thanks. Atomic Wallet had a very good interest. had a very good experience with support. Atomic Wallet is a very decent wallet. It's a desktop-based wallet. I guess they got a phone-based version of it as well. You can download it, install it on your computer for free, and you can store multiple cryptocurrencies in it. It will generate a recovery phrase for you. So it is a non-custodial wallet, right? There's no one there to babysit you. You're fully responsible for it. So when you install it, make sure you write that recovery phrase down and keep it in a safe place. That's your responsibility. But it also is your key to freedom, right? A wallet that does not rely on any third party, right? It's all about your own control over your own finances. So Atomic Wallet is a great desktop-based wallet. It's totally free to use, right? You can just store crypto in there. Now, I had somebody asking me earlier about Atomic Wallet and was it safe? And I said, yeah, it's safe as long as your computer is safe, right? And he told me that he's got, Norton. He uses VPN. He turns his computer off most of the time when he's not using it. So yeah, it's safe. I run my computer pretty much 24/7. Well, I shut it down at night, let it go to sleep. But I've got, antivirus, anti-malware. My router has security features. So just keep your computer safe and your crypto will be safe. And don't reveal your private keys to anybody. Don't click on weird links in emails. Don't take phone calls from people saying they're from BINANCE support or Atomic Wallet support or Coinbase support. Unsolicited phone calls. Just be smart, right? But yeah, Atomic Wallet is a great multi-currency wallet, and I would recommend it. It's free. It's free. And then also, if you're just into storing some Bitcoin, Electrum Wallet is a good choice. It's absolutely free, open source, Bitcoin-based wallet, Bitcoin only, right? Very secure. They're going to give you a recovery phrase. You can store your Bitcoin in the Electrum Wallet. It's another cool way. Elipal Wallet. Elipal is a hardware-based wallet where you get like a hardware. Delete it up. Well, let's do this. Let's do Elipal. Let's do CryptoDad Elipal, right? There's the Titan is the newest one. Hey guys, CryptoDad. Right, so I would recommend this video if you're interested because that's my latest Elipal video. I believe they're coming out with a new one, and they contacted me and they asked me if they wanted me to send it, if they wanted them to send me one, and I said yeah. So they should probably be sending me the new one when it's ready. So keep your eyes open for that. But this is a step-by-step video on how to unbox and use the Elipal wallet. The private key is stored on like a little tablet, and you scan the QR codes in between. Like you get the phone-based app, and you scan your QR code in order to sign transactions. It's very secure, but it can be a little hard for people to wrap their heads around. I've had a few people that have contacted me saying they have Bitcoin on the Elipal and they don't know how to get it off, right? So I tend to stick with Ledger. I think it's a little more intuitive and convenient than the Elipal, but the Elipal is a great wallet. It's very secure, and if you're a careful, thoughtful person, it's not rocket science, right? You can learn how to use it. Just follow the instructions. And my videos give you step by step on how to do that. So, more power to you if you're into it. And I believe the new Elipals are going to be cheaper. I don't want to give too much away. I can't remember if he said that specifically or not. But I think they may have like a cheap version and a regular version. I don't know. But good things coming out of Elipal. But right now, Titan is the latest one. I just did this in November of last year, so it's a pretty fresh video. It's probably still relevant, right? The privacy coin police. Oh, Scott was gone and now he's back. Privacy coin police were here. Don't worry, didn't turn you all in. Thank goodness. I'm really worried about those Hawaiian police over there. I mean, they seemed like they're really tough on cryptos for some reason. I don't get it. You'd think Hawaii would just be relaxed and breezy over there, right? You remember what Newman said about Hawaii, right? Probably wouldn't be. The clip, though, was where Newman says he wants to work in Hawaii as a postman because in Hawaii the air is so dewy sweet that you don't even have to lick the stamps. Is that true, Scott? Hex is pumping again. Oh, let's not miss out on Hex again. Let's all jump in and buy some Hex and never see our money again. I don't know what it is about Hex, man. It just keeps sucking people in. Wow. Even after all the articles about how it was just a Ponzi scheme and how like 50% of it went directly to this guy, this Hex guy, whoever he is. But people are still loving it. Ooh, Hex. Right, it's going to make me a millionaire. Right? For sure. Sorry, I'm not poking fun, but I believe Hex is a scam. But that's just me, right? Don't take my advice for it. Throw a couple thousand at it and see what you think. Many Ethereum ERC20 tokens on Atomic Wallet. Okay, cool. Buy on Coinbase and move to Atomic and trade between coins. Oh, I think what Crown 151 is trying to say is that you can trade coins in Atomic Wallet. It has some swap features, right? If I'm not mistaken. Yeah, so I think that's it's got a decentralized exchange built into it. So right. If you're looking to swap tokens within Atomic Wallet, then that's it's free and pretty anonymous, right? As long as you practice good operational security on your own system, right? Use a VPN, all that stuff. Another cryptocurrency that exchange that you can use for privacy-based coin swaps is our old friend CoinSwitch Pro, right? CoinSwitch Pro is a web-based exchange where you can trade tokens one for another, and you don't have to sign up for an account, right? You can see I bought some MCR on there, right? And it's gone up since I bought it, right? MCR is a good long-term investment in my mind, right? But you can start with any coin, right? You can say, okay, well, the US dollar, you have to actually buy it. But let's say, okay, I've got 1,000 ADA and I want to buy some XMR. Well, let's say, okay, you can get 0.639 XMR for 1,000 ADA. So send me some XMR, send me some ADA and I'll send you back some XMR. You just have to give them your address. You can do the same thing with Litecoin. You could say, okay, I got 1,000 ADA, I want to buy some Litecoin. How much Litecoin will you give me? They'll give you 0.9166 Litecoin. So you give them your Litecoin address, you hit exchange, and then they say, okay, send some ADA to this address, and we'll send you your Litecoin. So it's a great swap platform. Another good platform for swapping coins is Trust Wallet. So if you install Trust Wallet on your phone, and Trust Wallet is a non-custodial wallet, they'll generate a recovery code for you, which you'll want to store in a safe place. You can actually trade crypto right on Trust Wallet, right? So you can offer BNB, you can offer Ethereum, I think, right? You can trade, if you have Ethereum, you can deposit in Trust Wallet, and then trade for ERC20 tokens. Now, if you have BNB coin, you can trade for other BNB tokens. Yeah, you see it says, does it say, where does it say? BEP2, right? All of these tokens, well, some of them are ERC20 tokens. Ugh, I don't know. But the ones that you can trade for BNB, I don't think you could trade ERC20 tokens for BNB. No, you can't, right? So, but within each ecosystem, right? And I don't believe you can do anything with Bitcoin. You can store Bitcoin. You can use Bitcoin, BEP Bitcoin, which is the Binance coin based Bitcoin. It mirrors the price of Bitcoin. But yeah, you can buy and sell and swap tokens right there within Trust Wallet. And it's a good place to store your cryptocurrency. You keep your if you lose your phone or break your phone or uninstalled the wallet by mistake, you've got your recovery phrase, right? You've got total responsibility for the wallet, right? So another good way to trade coins for people in New York too, I would imagine you can. All right, guys, I'm going to sign off. It's been a great session. I didn't move a whole lot of crypto. Shapeshift is another good platform, although the only problem I have with Shapeshift is they keep telling me that they support my ledger, and I'm always having difficulty having it for it recognizing my device. I don't know why, but it just is always wonky for me. But it's a decentralized exchange. I think it works just fine if you use a Keep Key, which is another hardware-based wallet. And it's not coming up, of course, while I'm trying to do this. Let's see here. Yeah, I don't see it. Yeah, I don't know why it's just not pulling up for some reason. How about this? There it goes. Okay. Yeah, Shapeshift is another, it's a decentralized exchange, which you can trade right from your wallet. So that's another way to swap cryptos. Right. But you do, and it used to be anonymous, but now you've got to like sign up and give them your email. So there was a big controversy when they decided to do that, because before it used to be kind of like CoinSwap, right? You didn't have to sign up, you didn't have to provide an email, any ID, but now Shapeshift requires an account, right? And it could be tied to you personally through your email, but they don't ask you to verify your identity unless, of course, you're trying to buy with a credit card, and then you'll have to provide all your ID for that. But if you just want to swap cryptos, it just provides your email, set up an account. All right, we talked about a lot of cool platforms to buy and sell crypto. I had some people asking me earlier about cashing out crypto, so I'll just end with that. So if you have crypto and you're trying to cash out, one option is Crypto.com, which now allows fiat withdrawals directly to your bank account. So that's one way to cash out. Another one is Cash App, but only works for Bitcoin, right? Crypto.com has multiple cryptocurrencies. But in Cash App, if you have Bitcoin, you could sell your Bitcoin and it would appear as cash in your Cash App, and then you can cash out directly to your bank account. So that's another way to liquidate cryptocurrency that you hold in your own wallet, right? Just transfer it into Crypto.com or Cash App if it's Bitcoin, and then you can liquidate. And another great liquidation platform is Coinbase. Coinbase.com is a very easy to use cryptocurrency exchange. And if you have an account, you can connect your bank account, and you can you can sell your cryptocurrencies out to your cash account and simply withdraw from Coinbase to your bank, right? So all of you out there that follow my channel, I really appreciate it. And if you've got crypto stored in a ledger, you should practice transferring it to an exchange for liquidation so that you don't freak out when the day comes that you're ready to sell. So I get a lot of that. I get a lot of people freaking out, oh, what do I do now? I can't get my crypto out, or they'll ask me questions like, what if it's in my wallet? Does the price still go up? I'll go, yeah, the price still goes up when it's in your wallet. It just, you got to sell it, right? You got to figure out how to get it back to an exchange and sell it. Okay, thank you. Have a safe trip home. I'll still pay you for that Spectre run. Okay, guys. Sorry about all the phone calls and texts that were going on during our session. Thank you again for Michael for the tip. I always appreciate tips and super chat. Apologize for missing that one. I don't know how I missed it. Yeah, so Ledger and KeepKey both have issues in Shapeshift. I'm not a regular Shapeshift user. I prefer Crypto.com for trading, and CoinSwap Pro I really like. And of course, Binance US and Coinbase have all got their uses. Shapeshift has, it's just not one of my go-to places to trade crypto. But there's nothing wrong with it, right? You might have a lot of luck with it. Anyway, thanks for joining me, guys. Don't forget, we do it every Friday, 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Please join me for the live Q&A from Michigan, where we'll talk about crypto. You can throw out questions. I'll move crypto around. We'll have a good time. Hope to see you there. If you like this video, give me a thumbs up. If you'd like to subscribe to my channel, I would appreciate it. When you subscribe, there's a little bell that you can click that will allow you to be alerted whenever I post new content. Once again, thanks for joining me, and hope to see you again soon.